For U.S. giants united against Turkey, they are causing damage. Let them pay taxes. For giants in the United States made an interesting application for 10 countries, including Turkey. For the first time, steel producers in the U.S., the locomotive of the world economy, have decided to leave competition and act together, and for a special investigation. The U.S. steel giants petitioned the U.S. Department of Commerce and the U.S. International Trade Commission to impose anti-dumping duties on imports of corrosion-resistant flat-rolled steel, claiming that increased imports are harming the domestic market. According to a report by Kerim Ülker from Dünya, the petitioning companies are Steel Dynamics, NUCOR Corporation, United States Steel Corporation U.S. Steel, Wheeling-Nippon Steel, Inc. Steel Dynamics, one of these giants, is the 196th largest company in the U.S. with 13,000 employees and a turnover of $23 billion. Another is NUCOR, the 16th largest steel producer in the world with a turnover of $35 billion. U.S. Steel, the world's first billion-dollar company, has a turnover of $18 billion and is the 24th largest steel producer in the world. The Japanese-owned Wheeling-Nippon Steel is the only steel company in the U.S. that also produces zinc, aluminum, and magnesium alloys. The investigation that brought these giants together is closely related to Turkey. These four giants, which have a size of approximately $100 billion, have started a fight for anti-dumping duties against certain countries, including Turkey. These countries are Australia, Brazil, Canada, Mexico, the Netherlands, South Africa, Taiwan, the United Arab Emirates, Vietnam, and Turkey. Barry Schneider, Chief Operating Officer of Steel Dynamics, which initiated the investigation, said that imports of corrosion-resistant flat-rolled steel, used in construction applications and various market sectors such as automobile and white goods production, from these 10 countries rose to almost 2 million tons in the first half of the year from less than 1.3 million tons a year earlier. The U.S. administrator emphasized that under unfair trade laws, the Commerce Department must decide within 20 days whether to initiate the requested investigations, while the International Trade Commission must make a preliminary injury determination within 45 days. The four U.S. companies are also working with unions in the U.S. in this petition process. These unions are the United Steel, Paper and Forestry, Rubber, Manufacturing, Energy-Related Industries and Service Workers International Union. Turkey sold 127,000 tons of steel to the U.S. in 2021 and 155,000 tons in 2022. The value of these tonnages was $137 million in 2021 and $182 million in 2022. Among the 10 countries, Canada has the highest steel sales with 1 million tons in 2022 and $1.4 billion in return. The country that the U.S. imports the least is the Netherlands with 35,000 tons according to 2022 data. In 2018, Donald Trump, then President of the United States and currently running for the presidency, decided to impose high tariffs on imported steel on the grounds of protecting national security, saying, the rate will now be 20% on aluminum and 50% on steel. Our relations with Turkey are not good at this time, double quotes. In 2019, the U.S. reduced the additional duties on steel products imported from Turkey from 50% to 25%. Regarding the said practice, Turkey sent its request to the U.S. for the necessary consultations, but did not get a positive result. Turkey had complained to the U.S. to the WTO, stating that the decision was contrary to WTO rules. In addition to Turkey, China, Norway, India, Russia, and Switzerland also took the decision to the WTO. The World Trade Organization WTO ruled that the additional tariffs imposed by former U.S. President Donald Trump on steel and aluminum imports from countries including Turkey violated global trade rules. The three-person panel of the World Trade Organization's dispute settlement mechanism announced its decision in 2022 on the objection of Turkey, China, Norway, and Switzerland to Trump's additional tariffs on steel and aluminum imports, stating that the U.S. measures were inconsistent with WTO rules and ruled that Trump's additional tariffs on steel and aluminum imports violated global trade rules.